Shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah, shot.
Oh man, I just woke up. Let me reach for my phone. Let's see what's popular. Let's see if there's anything to talk about. Oh, new tweet from Tectone, and he says his son shocked his dog again live on stream and got exposed for being a furry. Much like you guys, I was not expecting to wake up to Hasan shocking Kaya again, and Hasan being exposed as a furry. I mean, 2026 is off to such a great start. I can't with this year. Can we please just fast forward to 2027? I can't be the only one who's had enough of 2026. 14 days in. Let's just get right into this. You already dropped your like. You already subscribed to the channel with notifications on. I think we could just get right into it, right? So a few hours ago, the streets were talking and the streets were saying that Hasan shocked Kaya again.
God, I can't believe the protesters that are protesting against settler fairs that are taking place in a synagogue are actually the bad ones in this.
Guys, are you shitting me?
So I think everyone here knows the situation that happened last time. Hasan was talking, he reaches for something to his right, I believe. The dog yelps and then Hasan puts said thing down. Now, I don't want to come across as schizo or insane or just trying to get Hasan for every little thing, because despite the fact that I don't like Hasan, I do think some people push it and it's low-key kind of corny. I'm trying to be fair. I didn't hear the dog yelp. I mean, it does look a bit suspicious that Hasan seems to be reaching for something and the dog immediately goes to the bed.
God, I can't believe the protesters that are
So he gets up,
that are
he reaches for
protesting
something.
against settler
The
fairs
dog goes
that
back.
are taking place in a synagogue are actually.
Maybe he did shock the dog, but this time the settings were a bit lower. I mean, do you know how high the shocking needs to be in order to make a dog yelp? And not a little chihuahua. I mean, we're talking about Kaya here. If you were to ask me right now, Sans, Oscar, Mr. Society, do you think Hasan shocked his dog last year? In my opinion, I do think he shocked the dog last year. I think it was obvious to anyone with two eyes. Do I think he shocked it again? It does seem like that. I mean, he already did it once. This time it's a little bit more complicated because I don't hear Kaya crying. But at the same time, once again, it could be because the settings were a bit lower. He quote unquote got away with it once, and now he's really pushing his luck if that is what happened here, right?
Maybe he's got the vibrate collar on now? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That is not even a little bit subtle. It's funny though. It's funny because it's on the different side now. This is just purely headcanon, but you can kind of imagine like, okay, if I just switch sides.
2026 and still talking about the dog, huh? We're not the ones starting this, by the way. I want to make this very clear. It's not like we're here, well, at least I'm not, like, hoping the dog gets shocked so I get another video out of it. I hope the dog didn't get shocked, and I hope we're all wrong and that the first video, the dog didn't get shocked either. Because, I mean, at that point, I'm just celebrating animal abuse. Like, yeah, his son shocked it 3 times so I could make a trilogy out of you shocking dogs. Of course not. We're not the ones starting the drama. It's Hasan, and then he gets mad when LobTubers talk about him or talk about the dog situation. It's like, but you play into it. What do you mean you started this? People are making these free Kaya. Please help. Who could forget this iconic picture? You know what? I'm 60-40 on the shocking of 2026. He already tried to manipulate people and gaslight people into believing he didn't do anything wrong. In the first video, Detective XQC says,
Reach for something, killer not a wireless mouse. Dog instantly stops and goes back to the square. I mean, say what you want. I mean, it's undefendable. It already was undefendable. I mean, now it's like, I mean, well, that also proves the other one too. I mean, does it not? If people still said no to the other one, I mean, that's a double. Chad, is that not a double? Probably, yeah, I agree with this guy. Switch out the color for vibrate only one. Base the haters with clips and reveal the color showing it was vibrate on the whole time. But then this time, the color's a lot lighter, isn't as fat, and the port is not in the middle, and it isn't protruding from the middle part. Oh, no way, dude, that's crazy.
A little bit subtle.
There's no way. Yeah, nah, I think it probably is vibrational or whatever, right? I mean, I'm guessing that, yeah, I mean, Hasan cares a lot about how people see him. I mean, let's be honest. He's admitted to it before. Hassan cares a lot about his PR and the way he's seen it.
Not to place anyone, but I do low-key, well, not low-key, I highly agree with the XQC here. This is a way so he could be, it was vibrating all along. But at the same time, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, you would be like, oh, well, why didn't the dog yelp this time? Right? Would I be surprised if the dog still has a vibration collar, but it isn't as strong as the last one because of all the backlash he got? No, if you ask me, in my opinion, I do believe that he's still trained / shocks his dog in this way. Man, you really can't afford a good trainer that doesn't require shocking. You really can't do that. You're a multi-millionaire. Client says, from today, Hasan shocked his dog again on stream. Now, let's get into the newer stuff. So there's this account, right? And this post is going kind of viral as I'm speaking. This tweet says, Hasan's old DeviantArt profile, Hellboy Hasan, contains deleted comments he once left on furry account. I did not have Hasan being a furry on my 2026 bingo card. I don't even know if I could show these pictures. I mean, you gotta be a top tier gooner to be gooning to dogs, and I hope this isn't a Vosh situation where in a few months the Hasan folder gets leaked and you have some very interesting drawings in there.
See, this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a bit like Vosh, a bit like your movie sucks, that freak, that creep. And at first I thought, I mean, these are just silly allegations, right? Hasan, he's a Sigma. I couldn't say that without laughing. Hasan is just too Sigma, too epic to be a furry. But then there's proof and confirmation that yeah, this is / was his account.
I used to draw Warcraft characters. OG heads in here know. Hellboy Hasan used to draw.
Now there we have it. There we have confirmation that yeah, that was his old account. I mean, it's just funny. Like, I don't even care that he's a furry. Like, I don't know. I know there's a lot of freaks in the furry community, but I don't think a handful of weirdos or freaks represent the whole community. And here we have Hasan commented on this person's profile. In this person's profile, this is their collection. Perhaps shocking his dog was a sexual thing. All right. Well, at least he doesn't want to F real animals like Vosh, right? Right? This person just took the words out of my mouth. Normally, I would laugh and make fun of him, but this explains so much about his personality. He does seem like the type of guy to be gooning to that type of shit. I hope shocking the dog was the only abuse going on, as sad as that is to say. Now, you know, I don't like Hasan, but I don't think Hasan wants to fuck Kaya. Like, that's just disgusting to think about. All right, guys, this is Future Sensitive Society. I just saw this and I want to touch on it briefly.
America is obviously still far worse than the Iranian government, even in terms of like the dire economic situation that Iranians are facing is also a direct consequence of American intervention. So every Iranian that is in a state of disarray due to the real dropping in value to zero, or due to not having any sort of fucking, like, due to people not having any sort of commerce in the country, that's all America. That's all American intervention. So they're still worse than even the fucking most repressive, most authoritarian version of the Ayatollahs.
I don't think I need to say a lot about this. I think with just looking at the state of Iran right now and what's going on the news, I think that's a pretty dumb and privileged thing to say. Once again, this isn't me glazing America. I've been saying for a few videos now that, I don't think America's perfect. I think there's a lot of issues. Without getting too political, because that's not what anyone comes here for. I don't think people come on here for me to be like, this is good and this is bad, support this, don't support that. But I think it's pretty dumb, and it shows you how privileged you are when you think this current state of America and the US government is worse than Iran's. This is just Hasan being a fucking idiot. Let's just call it what it is. And I gotta keep it real. Hasan is always complaining about America and how much it sucks and America bad and America must burn. And I always say this, if you feel like that about any country, vote with your wallet and leave. There's a lot of countries that you can go to, especially if you work remotely. You can work from anywhere as long as you get good internet. So it's like, if you hate America that much, someone like Hasan has the ability to move and leave. Not everyone can. Some people need to stay here or in whatever country they are. But when you're Hasan and you have his income, you could do that. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't vote with his wallet. Hasan loves to call out slob tubers and other people for being grifters or lazy. Hasan is just political slob. We all make different kind of slob, and Hasan makes political slob. Pray to God that no one legitimately gets their news or their politics or their beliefs or their ideas from someone like him. I hope not, because he is a fucking joke and he's someone that shouldn't be taken seriously. And he's also someone who loves shocking dogs and loves being a furry. So, do you really want to take that guy's advice?